So,
is it okay?
Did they hear our entire
Okay. Yes, I can hear everything.
Yo, I love you, Alex.
Meow. Why is it?
Alex.
Why is it-
Alex.
Why is it doing that? Hello.
What's up, guys?
you think Alex actually watched
Okay.
No.
For any function of f, which of the following statements must be true? If f is defined at x equals a, then the limit as x goes to a of f of x equals f of a. Is that true?
No.
No. That's definitely not true.
It can have this continuity.
Right.
I chose 2 and 3.
If f is continuous at x equals a, then the limit as x goes to a.
That's why I got wrong.
It says it's continuous. So that's true. That has to be true. If it's differentiable, then yeah, that's true too. It's this one. It's C.
Oh my gosh, I thought it was all 3.
I was so confident 3 was not correct. I was like,
The differentiable means they can take the derivative of it.
Yeah. And remember, if it's continuous,
If it's continuous, it's differentiable.
it's not necessarily.
Well-
Other way around. If it is differentiable, it is continuous. So if it's differentiable, it is continuous. That's not the other way around. It can be continuous. This is continuous, but non-differentiable. But the other thing is always true. If it is differentiable, then it is continuous because you can't take a derivative at a hole or a jump or a whatever. So
I knew it was differentiable, but I didn't think it could be continuous.
okay, so let's talk about the FRQs for a minute.
Oh yeah. That was
Okay.
Yeah, that was bad.
First of all, use a midpoint Riemann sum with 3 subintervals. So I need 3 subintervals here. So that would be from here to here, here to here, and from here to here.
Yeah, I got that.
It's a midpoint Riemann sum. So I would do the base or the distance between the 2 bases, I should say, the height of my first one is, you have to write it out. If you do not write it out, you do not get credit. 2 times the height, which is 3.5.
I got that.
Plus
I changed it.
2 times 0.8. Plus 2 times 5.8.
Alright. I got like 21 points.
This was the 9. So that's 7 plus 1.6 plus this, if you wrote this out, got you the first point. I think I did the scoring. Hold on, let me think. I think I have
I
it.
changed it. I thought it was 1.
I don't guess I didn't print I didn't print this scoring guideline. Yeah. Yep.
From 0 to 6.
From 0 to 2, and then 2 to 4, then 4 to 6.
Yeah.
It's like if you have the integral, 0 to 2.
Okay. Determine whether the value of f of 6 could be 70. Now,
It's increasing. And
okay, first of all, this is
This is the no calculator portion.
This is the non-calculator portion. This is the derivative, and they asked me about f. They asked me about f of 6. I just found f of 6 right here, the approximate value of f of 6.
Can just.
That's what Riemann sums just.
I say it could be because it's increasing.
Riemann sums just
Why
like
are
an
you talking
integral,
about
but
worse?
Because that's the height.
I didn't. And where no?
It's just a rectangle, and the height the height was 2 each time.
Can it be 70? Or
So that's a midpoint. That's treat like it's a rectangle.
Riemann sums are always rectangles.
Can it be a 70?
If it's trapezoidal, it's technically not a Riemann sum. It's just a trapezoidal area. It's down the same way. They'll say.
Is that your left point? Could you use like the left point and the right point? Watch.
This one's
For
asking
what?
for midpoint. So if I remember.
But this one specifically asked for midpoint.
Yeah.
So
It can't be 70 because it never.
it can't be 70. Why can it not be 70?
Because it never gets to the.
That's right. They're all below.
Wait.
So it's no.
Wait, why can it not be?
No,
Because
f prime of x,
if
f
the
prime of
rate
x
is
decreasing.
increasing,
The Riemann sum is just like a
can't that mean that
And
it
since it
could
doesn't even-
possibly?
Because I found f of 6. F of 6 is 20.
It says f of 0 is 20.
But that's
And f prime of x.
I know,
is
I see what you
decreasing,
mean.
so it's like.
So wait, what are you asking?
I'm saying. We're talking about how it could be because like one, it doesn't even touch 70, but also.
Let me read their justification.
Shouldn't it be like you just say like it approximately reaches 40?
I know what I should do
Let me read what they said as their justification so that.
I got an approximately which is 40, so I said, yeah, sure. I can be off by a bit, so it's increasing.
Oh, by a bit.
Yeah, I said it could. I said it could be. I didn't know what his actual value was. I just knew it was. I just knew it was increasing, so I said yes.
I got
because
this
it
no
was-
points.
I guess you could have taken more, like.
Actually, no. I'm only gonna points for E.
I don't know. I just wrote that quick. I wrote that down. I don't know what to do.
I wrote the equation. I actually did do part B. Part C.
Wait, F of 6 is. Wait, no, never mind.
It's a super mega.
Where does it say F of 0? Oh, F of 0
I
is 20.
highly
Oh
doubt
my
it.
god, I didn't clock that.
So I plugged.
20 into
I
that.
took the derivative.
Fire.
The derivative top. Took the derivative. Plugged in the numbers I had.
Wait, couldn't you just?
I got
F.
I got like F of X over minus E or something, E minus something else, and I didn't realize just F of 0 is 20.
So I got an answer for part C. I wrote.
Wait, how do you get F zero the same?
It says on the first sentence.
Equal to F prime.
What? Yeah. Okay, wait, no, I got that right. F is 0.
prime was or F double prime? Because I didn't know what the equation was supposed to be.
I knew what.
Oh,
I
so-
knew F of 0 was 20,
Sorry,
so
I
I
didn't
input
print
it,
the-
and so I got 10 minus 10, so I used El Hospital.
Yeah.
And
You
so
can still see the other.
maybe I got
Take it.
something
Hold
wrong.
on. Take the take your top. Take your bottom. Which is what I did.
I didn't
got
remember.
an answer, but I'm not sure it's correct.
I didn't remember what El Hospital did, and so I was just like,
El
it's something
Hospital-
simple.
Isn't
I
C
just don't
just
remember what did.
isn't C just adding 2.8 and 1.7?
It could be. I don't know.
Because it's integral of F prime, so it's just F double prime, so it's just F prime, and then you go from 2 to 4.
2 to 4.
Okay,
So
so let me
it
see.
could just be.
To 4.5
Yeah.
over 2,
Wait.
so like 2.25.
Could be.
Oh my god, bro, that's
Yeah.
This one looks like a
I
thumbs
think
up.
we should commit to the last way to do it.
Okay, so
no. It
They
is
said-
4.5. You don't take.
this is kind of.
Wait.
Okay, so
Yeah.
determine what the extra value. Okay, so they did this. The antiderivative from 0 to 6 of f prime of x is less than.
Wouldn't be 70.
Well, they said it was less. No, we're showing that it's less than 70. So they did it.
Shouldn't it be like?
It's less than or equal to 6 times 7. Why did they say that?
6, 7.
Woo!
6, 7. I don't
6 times
that would-
7.
that would-
Because that's what the
So
x equals 6.
you
It's
know
got a
what
slope
comes
of
with
7.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When there's rain.
And then we found the top. So you do need the one above. So you do actually have to find it. So okay, so because this is a non-calculator portion, you would have gotten a point for this, and then it actually gave a point for the answer. And the reason why is you need the answer on this next one, because this is less than 6 times 7,
Oh.
which is 42. So, and then they said that means f of 6 minus f of 0 is 42, and what did we get? 20?
Yeah.
So
20.2.
plus 20.2 or whatever. So it comes out to be 62, and it's not 70. So,
Yeah.
I was not. So
That's what
okay.
I just
This,
thought that was
so let's look at C. So this is an antiderivative. So fundamental theorem of calculus says, if I take the antiderivative of f double prime, where am I?
accelerated.
So f prime, yeah. And that would be f prime of 4 minus f prime of 2.
Oh.
And then 4 and 2 are right here.
Yeah.
So it was, yeah, you were correct.
A lot of you got that one right, actually.
I
It's like, so then you just pull the values off. So it'd be 1.7 minus 2, which is negative 0.3.
Oh, I got that right.
Several of you got it right. And then the last thing we have to do is find the limit as x goes to 0. Use direct substitution. So you just plug in. So f of 0 minus 20 e to the 0. What's e to the 0? 1.
I put 60.
over 0.5 times f of 0 minus 10.
It comes out to 0 over 0.
Yeah, 0 over 0.
Oh yeah, so we have to L'Hopital's rule.
That's what I wrote down.
And
Yes.
you have to say L'Hopital's rule.
I did.
Now, if you found it, you got credit for finding it, but it was worth 2 points. One for saying L'Hopital's rule, and one for getting the answer. So you had to do both.
I should have. I forgot that I had.
I forgot.
And I'll tell you what, I don't remember.
I even forgot there's a 0 at the bottom. Just write L'Hopital's rule.
Or if
Yeah,
you're-
because listen, even if you didn't find it, if you wrote L'Hopital's rule, you got a point for saying that.
I didn't even. If you
I
wrote
forgot that I had to write
L'Hopital's rule
down.
never
I
even crossed
did
my mind.
L'Hopital's rule, but I didn't.
The answer was -8, by the way, after you did L'Hopital's.
I'm realizing this test is
So-
supposed to be like it covers everything.
This one here. L'Hopital's rule is literally just take derivative of the top and the bottom.
And then direct substitute.
Whoa.
Yes.
Oh.
I
Okay.
do remember what L'Hopital's do. I remember it was L'Hopital, but I didn't remember what it did.
All right. Let R be the region in the first quadrant enclosed by this graph, F and G, and the vertical line, pi over 2. Oh, I have to flip. Right, but do not evaluate an integral expression that gives the area of R. Okay. Area of R. How do you find area? The antiderivative. So from where to where?
0 to pi over 2.
Okay, so before I go any further, that right there was worth a point.
I got that.
You had to have your two boundaries correct. You gotta-
That's a point?
that was a point.
Holy crap, I got that right.
Now, I need the area of this figure. So what do I do to get the area of that figure? The top one minus the bottom one.
Minus,
Now listen, g of x minus f of x, which by the way, they defined g of x and f of x, so you could write g of x minus f of x.
Dude, I put G of X plus F of X.
D of it. It's minus.
Wait, Miss Montana, wouldn't it be, what if you put the actual value? G of x squared minus f of x?
No, because we're not rotating, we're just finding area.
It's just.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's area under the curve. So,
You still put EX.
yes, yeah. You can write it out, but you don't have to if they defined it. So that was part A. Okay, now find the volume if we rotate around the x-axis. So is it disc or washer?
It's a divot, but it touches at 0.
It touches, so wouldn't it be disc?
It's disc because it touches the axis.
Oh.
So a pi in front. I'm still going 0 to pi over 2,
Oh, I forgot. But you square it.
but you square it.
Are they both in the? Are they both in it, or is it?
Well, okay, so let's look. I need this measurement.
Yeah.
So how would I get that measurement?
Uh,
Right? It's radius.
Oh, I did not.
It's pi r squared.
Yeah.
Right?
Wait, isn't it? If you're looking for a semicircle,
What are
isn't
you
it?
doing?
I had to get.
I just like this overwhelming. I know I'm about to time out. This overwhelming smell.
Because
Yes.
I hit it out and it goes pew.
That's why. All of a sudden, I was just like, "Bleh." Okay.
And then he goes back here and it's in it barely goes. It barely went. I was like, dude, that's not even fair. I was trying to get it out and it would got on me.
Tough.
All right. So actually, I need this radius rotated around. So that radius is g of x minus f of x
I was hoping you could get your eyes and just start screwing it up.
squared.
Yes.
Right? Because that's my radius. Now, the next one,
What did you put?
we got cross sections
Filling it with semi.
with semicircles.
So wouldn't it be pi over?
I would pi squared over 2. That's all.
I put pi over 2.
Oh.
Okay, so semicircle. So I still have this measurement, and I need a semicircle on top of that.
Oh,
Pi is
no.
B. Miss B, I got that.
Isn't that 2 pi r?
So
It's
Diameter.
pi r squared divided by 2, but my radius
It needs to be over 4.
it's over 4.
It's over 4. Oh, wait, why is it?
That's.
I did.
I was writing it and went, I think it needs to be over 4 or 8.